I inevitably get asked the question of what exactly does Covenant Business Group do? And in simplest terms, we're a business-to-business lead generation company. And really what we do depends on what you're looking for. We specialize in getting you in the door. We do this through different venues such as cold calling, scripts, letters, warm lead calling, web-generated leads, databases, one-on-one consultation, and we also have all-inclusive packages, which basically means that we set you up with the campaign and you do what you do best and make the sale. You can be as involved or uninvolved in the process as you want. Some clients hire us and say, you know what you're doing, and I trust that. And for those that want us to handle everything, we set them up with a manager and a marketer. The marketer is overseen by the manager. The marketer is the one making the cold calls and the warm lead generation calls, as well as sending out letters and confirming appointments. The manager initially does an extensive interview with you to learn more about what you do and how you want us to present your company to potential clients. And after that initial interview, that information is sent over to our letter and script writers. Once those are completed, they are sent to the manager, who in turn sends those to you for approval. And you can make changes or leave it as it is. We do have a specialized system that we incorporate into our letters and scripts, so as long as that part is not changed, we are fine with any other changes that you want to make to those scripts and letters. Also, in the meantime of these being written, the manager will have asked you to send over your logo in a format that we can manipulate to create letterhead for your letters. And once your letters are approved, we will then add your logo to the top. And put them into ACT format. ACT is the software contact program that we use for our databases, and also to mail merge your letters to either email or fax to potential clients. And also, while the scripts and letters are being created, the manager will have sent you a list of SIC codes, and these are the codes that we will use to run a database of people for the marketer to call. The manager will also have asked you to send over a list of your current clients so that we can take those out of the database before importing them into the ACT program. The database list forever remains your property, and we will never use it for any other purposes outside of your account with us. The manager will also be choosing the perfect marketer for your account during the setup period. We try to remain sensitive to the geographic areas to make sure that we have a caller that sounds like they're from your area. So basically what I'm saying is, if you are in like Minnesota or the northern regions, Wisconsin, those kind of areas, we are not going to put somebody that's from, like Alabama, South Carolina, with a very southern kind of accent to them. So after the setup process, we're ready to start making calls. The marketer will make an initial cold call and ask if they can fax or email the lead letter to them, and then 2 business days later, they will call them back to try to set up an appointment for you to go out on. Every call is recorded in the ACT database. You will receive daily reports of how many calls were made, how many they talked to, who was faxed or emailed. They will also confirm those appointments for you. They'll send out warm lead letters for you. The warm lead letter is basically something that gets sent out every 4 to 6 weeks until they actually call that person back again to talk to them. For those choosing just scripts or just letters without the all-inclusive package, the same process will begin with a manager being assigned to your account and doing an extensive interview with you. That information will be sent to our letter and script writers and sent back to you for your approval. We will make any changes you want before finalizing them, and you can choose for us to add your logo, or you can do that yourself. For those choosing to do the web-generated leads, again, we do an extensive interview with you and then send that information over to our web designer. The web designer in turn puts together what we call a landing page. for your specific company, and they get it listed on page 1 of Google, and that soon starts generating leads in which we can directly hand over to you, or we can also do the follow-up on those leads to set appointments for you too. For those wanting us to assist in your in-house lead generation program, we basically do the same process as I talked about for our all-inclusive package, where we do an initial interview with you. The only difference is that you will basically be managing your own account. We will set you up with everything you need and coach you and do some brief follow-ups with you. But once you are rolling, you are on your own. You can always come back to us though for further consultation and support. We'll do initial training and coaching, the role playing, and as time goes on, a lot of times you need some follow-up on that just to keep fresh in what you're doing. Make sure that the person making the calls for you is actually following the script, following the system. So there is the basic overview. For more details about what we can do specifically for your company, and to even determine if we're even a good match for your company, because really we are not a good match for everyone, and a lot of different reasons for that. I mean, we just may not jive with that particular industry. We may just not have quite what you're looking for. You may not have a budget for the specific things that you're looking for, but for whatever the reason, we will be very upfront in whether we are a good match or not, because we don't want to waste your time or ours. So for more information, you can go to our website at covenantbusinessgroup.com, and we look forward to hearing from you.